Wake up crew, WGNS.
It's a beautiful morning.
Good morning, Rutherford County. It's time to get up and at 'em.
I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And it is Monday, ladies and gentlemen, March 23rd, 2026, episode 1873. And it's 5 days until spring break. Woohoo! Does your spring break change any, Dalton, at all?
A little. Not a ton, but a little.
You might get a day.
We won't have service off. I'll still have to work, but
Yeah.
it won't be as
Stressful.
quite as exhaustive as typical. So.
I understand.
But it is the week before Easter, so
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It kind
Yeah.
of balances out
Yeah.
to about the same.
You know what you can do for stress?
I know he didn't ask me.
You know what you can do for stress?
What is that?
I didn't have enough time. Did you know? You can go to 7 Brew Coffee. That's right.
That's good. Caffeine's always good for stress. When you're feeling stressed, drink more caffeine. It'll make you feel better.
Brew Madness is taking over 7 Brew. Just scan the QR code at the stand for a chance to win instant prizes or one of 3 Ford Broncos. You can check out their locations in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne to play every day this month. That's 7 Brew, cultivating kindness with 3 local locations. Bleep. What? Bleep. Bleep, bleep.
I'm scanning the QR code.
Oh, okay. You do that when you pull up, right?
Yes.
I wonder if that makes the line longer. Because people, you know how people are with their phones. I don't know if I can get this. you
Yeah,
know?
I tried to do it, and I couldn't. It wouldn't let me submit.
Oh, wow. You want that Ford Bronco, don't you, bro?
Well, Megan wants that Ford Bronco.
Yeah, I
but
bet she does. So you'll give it to her, too,
Well,
won't
did you put it in her name, or did you put it in
it
your
wouldn't.
name?
It wouldn't get that far. So I don't know. Maybe they fixed it since then. That was a week or
It
two ago.
could have been your phone too.
Well,
He's
yeah,
been blocked.
No.
Maybe that's it.
Really? Your phone's been blocked?
I
What
don't
does that
think
mean?
so. I don't know. I'm just agreeing with him. So he's had a lot of stress on him today.
I know what
so-
I'm going to be doing spring break.
What is that?
Well, my granddaughter's having ACL surgery, so we'll all be taking turns kind of, watching out for her. We got some garden beds that we've put in the backyard that Brett built, and we're going to grow tomatoes and stuff. Can't put tomatoes out now, but we're going to start that job.
Start the tilling process.
Plant a little grass in the backyard because it will grow now.
You can on that Wednesday. That'll be April 1st.
Really? Could that do it that early?
You can.
I thought it was around 15th of April or something.
Yeah. I mean, to be safe, you would
Okay.
have to cover them, but I think
Well,
they would
you
be
could
okay.
win a bed pretty easily,
Yeah.
And I'll be doing some baseball games.
I wondered if you got the hint.
What the mandatory 3 or 4 games we're going to do that
Baseball
week?
season's your favorite, though, right?
It is.
Yeah, I thought so.
It
You
is.
actually enjoy it.
As I've gotten older, being out in the heat is a little rough, but we kind of settled into press boxes and that kind of thing.
Which
now.
is why we'll have 14 games in the frigid cold.
I like being outdoors. Really,
Yeah.
I do. But when it gets super hot,
And it's nice when you don't have a coach's show, too.
that changes everything. And no offense to the coaches show. I mean,
Well, no offense to the
we
coaches.
love the coaches show.
We love the coaches.
Oh, we love the coaches. But it is. I mean, it's a whole day Saturday, really.
I don't know that we love the show, but we do love the coaches.
And we're like idiots. We stay another 2 hours after the show's over for some reason. I never have figured that out.
The show is Saturday morning listening.
Well, it
What?
is. It is one of the most popular shows on WGNS.
It is probably show, not overall
It's must hear.
broadcast.
It's must hear radio.
It is the most popular show on our Big GTV network. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the most watched.
So really, I didn't know that. It is.
Now, the games and stuff are like that's the bread and butter of Big GTV. People love. If you don't know, you can go and watch games on Big GTV. But a lot of people watch the coaches show because we post them in the individual segments of each coach gets their own post, so you can just go and watch, Riverdale
and a
or
lot of
whatever.
episodes of Rutherford Issues.
Lots of episodes of Rutherford Issues.
So you could go to Eagleville, for instance, and see the Eagleville games we've done,
So
the coaches
tell me
we've
how
done.
I do that. I get on YouTube.
Yeah, go to our channel on YouTube, News Radio WGNS. Click playlist, and then there's a playlist for each of the schools.
Where's the playlist?
There's just a button. It says playlist.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So
It's underlined. But yeah, and then there's a playlist for each school.
baseball and softball is so much more relaxing, less tension. Brian is really relaxed during baseball, softball season. That's the only time I really like to work with him. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. We've got several things to talk about this morning. We're going to go Hollywood today. We're going to talk the Oscars, and we're going to talk, unfortunately, about Chuck Norris.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, who passed away. We'll be back.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 64. It will be windy. Breezy conditions continue for tonight with partly cloudy skies and a low around 41. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high of 67 and mostly cloudy. Cloud cover lingers into Tuesday night with isolated rain showers and a low around 47. Isolated rain showers continue Wednesday morning, then dry conditions. Partly sunny and warmer, high of 71. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 53 degrees.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and our family would like to thank this community for supporting Toots for 40 years.
Head over to Toots.com for our daily specials, our menu, and all of our locations. Check out our Kids Club for some extra deals. Thank you to our patrons and customers.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Toots. Good food and fun.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In March Madness Sunday, the number one seed in the South, the Florida Gators, were beaten in Tampa by Iowa 73-72 on a three-pointer in the final seconds. St. John's downed Kansas 67-65 on a layup at the buzzer. UConn and Arizona each advanced, Purdue and Iowa State as well. Tennessee beat Virginia 79-72. Alabama dominated the late game 90-65 over Texas Tech. Easy women's victories in the second round for LSU, Duke, and others. TCU won in overtime against Washington. In the NBA, Minnesota was a winner at Boston, 102-92. The Knicks won their sixth straight, ripping a Washington Wizards team that's lost 16 in a row. NHL overtime wins for Anaheim and Calgary. Tyler Reddick earned his fourth NASCAR win of the season, 4 victories in just 6 races this year for co-owner Michael Jordan.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's the Wake Up Crew, and we're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Join us for the Rutherford County's 25th annual Earth Day celebration on Saturday, April 18th. That's just around the corner now, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Murfreesboro Square.
Now, do they have grilled cheeses this year? They did last year.
Well, we're gonna check on that in just a second.
Okay.
MTE is proud to serve as a primary sponsor and organizer of this event. It's free fun for the whole family on April 18th. Visit RCE. I do this every year. RCEarthday.com for more details. Are they going to have grilled cheese? Let's check with our correspondent that's going to be there live at Earth Day. Brian?
Be sure to stop by the MTE Energy Hub trailer to check out their interactive energy displays. That's not what you were asking, was it?
But the
Wait
plus,
a minute. MTE will provide free hot dogs and popcorn, plus the electric grill food truck serving up gourmet grilled cheese.
There we go. That's what I wanted to hear about, baby.
Now you're supposed to say, I'm Brian Barrett.
I'm Brian Barrett.
For the Wake Up Crew.
For Middle Tennessee Electric.
Whoa, he went. He just dumped us. I'm going to go be their spokesperson.
Well, if I
Middle
can
Tennessee Electric.
Get paid in gourmet grilled cheese, I'll be all right.
You know Bobby Weston, don't you?
I do.
Well, his better half.
Is that his better half?
Trust me, a better half. I mean, it's no comparison.
Well, I know Bobby. It's got to be better.
Angie Weston is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for her kindness in taking cookies to Buckhannon School and providing goodies to small businesses. She really takes care of her clients and customers in her job. Angie's going to receive a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
Our Good Neighbor tribute is built by SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, they're nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour their strength back into the community. It takes people like you listening to send in nominations, so text that word NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450.
Be sure to also use that same phone number to send in birthdays and anniversaries. Birthdays and anniversaries, 615-893-1450. We'd love to hear from you to celebrate birthdays for the 22nd or the 23rd, 615-893-1450.
Well, that spot was ruined. Let's see what he can ruin this one.
I am going to start a petition right now to rename March 23rd to Brian Barrett Day, because you're never going to believe this. There are 2 holidays happening today. One of them is National Puppy Day.
Aww.
And he's a man who loves his puppy.
Aww.
The other one is World Meteorological Day.
Oh my, you got
both of them. Isn't that crazy?
You should probably just take off.
Meteorological Day and
See you guys.
Day.
Puppy Day, and he can go in his little room with him, and he does the weather.
He can hold Ladybug up in front of his radar.
Put her little head in the corner. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, y'all we're laughing, but that's probably what will happen.
Stones River Manor offers assured care.
It's so warm and welcoming.
Independent living.
What states have you lived in?
Lived in Illinois and here. My husband worked for Quick Growth.
Assisted living.
I have my own place and I love it. The activity center has the Bible study that I like very much.
Adult daycare and respite care, and specialized physical rehabilitation care.
I love the friendliness and the family attitude that they have here.
Visit them online at stonesrivermanor.com or stop by. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Nunley. The Nashville International Airport, among others around the nation, could see an increase in ICE officers this week. That's because of a new directive from President Trump deploying immigration officers to assist the Transportation Safety Administration with the staffing issues related to the partial government shutdown. Border Czar Tom Homan says that ICE will begin deploying to major airports with the longest wait times first. The officers, he says, will assist with guarding exits and other non-screening related tasks. A young hiker has died after a fall on Signal Mountain. We're told it happened Saturday on the Signal Point Trail when the hiker fell from a bluff. His friend was able to call for rescue. Hamilton County EMS says that crews had to hike a quarter of a mile and rappel 200 feet down the bluff to get to that hiker. David Holloway with Signal Mountain Police says the hiker was about 21 years old and did not survive his injuries after being taken for medical care. More news in 30 seconds.
Let's welcome spring the right way with the 18th annual Blooming Arts Festival in Linden. Save the date because it's coming up soon, March 27th and 28th. You'll enjoy more than 200 art and craft booths along with delicious food and live entertainment. This festival is one of Tennessee's favorite springtime traditions, and we can't wait to see you there. March 27th and 28th in Linden for the Blooming Arts Festival.
Nearly $1 million has been raised for an elderly Middle Tennessee man who was driving for DoorDash to support his wife's health care. 78-year-old Richard Poley was caught on a security ring camera delivering to the Smith family in Manchester. After seeing Poley, a GoFundMe was created for him, and the video was shared virally online. Over 38,000 people donated to Richard and his wife, Brenda. Bethany Smith, who posted the video, is thankful that both of them can finally rest. The final check is more than $965,000. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
We are back, and if you want to listen to us, you can. We podcast this show. It's kind of
Yes,
hard
we
to
do.
believe that we do, but you can
I don't
watch
know
us
why
on.
we do.
We can watch us on various platforms. One's WGNSradio.com/live. You can listen on FM 101.9, 100.5, or AM 1450. Watch Big GTV on various platforms like YouTube and Facebook. And you can stream anytime, anywhere with one link at WGNSradio.com/live.
And all of the links for all of those places are on that website. They're all there. So if you go to WGNSradio.com/live, you'll find all of the links to all of the things you just talked about, John. That was my daughter, I think.
I don't really know why, but it was sweet. It was cute. But is that Linda too?
That is, yeah. That's her.
Boy, she's getting where she's talking. a
Oh,
lot.
man, she's yapping all the time.
Yeah,
Must
man.
run in the family.
It's pretty awesome. Well, yeah, it kind of does.
Yapposaurus Rex.
Not on Megan's side, though. Definitely.
Well,
Have you met her dad?
Her dad did a little radio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay.
But he has a face for TV, so he was on TV for a while.
Wow. Put down the in-laws. Wow. I can't believe you're doing that right there.
No, I
think
said
that was
he,
a compliment.
he had a face for
It's just-
TV, so
I
he
do-
did TV for a while.
I do understand why you would think that, given as that's the first compliment he's ever given anyone in his life.
Oh, yeah.
So I understand why that threw you
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
He's not a very positive person.
Brian?
I rain positivity.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Andy's evil, too. We're going Hollywood today, as we mentioned. Did you see the Oscar show?
I did not. I saw clips from it on social media as different things won.
It was
So.
it was pretty good, and
Did Conan host this year?
yeah, and
Okay.
they cut back the social commentary a little bit.
That's
it was
good.
It was a little more fun kind of thing, and had several winners, and we predicted several of them, but. You're going to go down kind of the list if people forgot and couldn't remember.
Or if you just didn't watch the
Correct.
Oscars. So I'm going to go through the nominees, and then we'll kind of see if we've seen any of them, and then talk about what won.
I can guarantee you Brian Barrett has not seen a single one of these movies.
I don't know. I don't know what he has and hasn't. He does like to watch stuff. But Bugonia is the first one from Focus Features. It had Ed Guinea and Andrew Lowe in that. Emma Stone was in that movie. I saw the trailer for that one, but never saw the movie. So.
Does she play? Does she have a lot of makeup on in that
I think
movie?
she's an alien in that
yeah,
movie.
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I have mine with lettuce and tomato and mayo.
Okay.
And that was
Bologna.
nominated for what?
Best Picture.
Best Picture.
This is
and
Best
won.
Picture.
And
yes.
won.
Did not
No,
win.
Didn't
This,
win.
I'm
Okay,
just going through the nominees. F1. That's with Brad Pitt, Chad Oman. That one's produced by Apple. That's the car racing movie. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
You need to watch that one. Have you seen F1?
No.
It's really good. I have seen that one. Brad Pitt's in it.
He doesn't have Apple. Dalton. Trying to shame people.
I don't.
It's not shaming me. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
It's really good. It's about.
I mean, I don't have every single,
It's
service.
about. Well, he's got an iPhone. It comes free. You have an iPhone.
More, it's over. That's over, I think.
You get it for a year.
I know.
Oh,
I've had it for more than a year.
Frankenstein on Netflix, directed by Guillermo del Toro. Who was in that?
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi played Frankenstein. Oscar Isaac's in that one. That movie's really good. I've seen it. I liked it a lot.
Have you seen any of these yet?
No.
Okay.
You need to watch. Both of you need to watch F1 if you can.
I'm doing basketball games. I don't have time.
I know.
Hamnet. I did not see that one from Focus Features. Marty Supreme from A24. That was a big one for Timothy Chalamet.
Oh yeah.
That was directed by Josh Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers. One Battle After Another from Warner Brothers. That was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Leonardo
saw that
DiCaprio
one.
was in that one. I did. I saw that one at the movie theater. The Secret Agent from Neon. Sentimental Value from Neon. Sinners from Warner Brothers. And Train Dreams from Netflix.
The
Those
Secret
were all
Agent
of
was
the...
in subtitles.
Okay, so that's a foreign...
yeah. So Brian would never watch that one.
I hadn't seen any of those. One Battle After Another wound up taking home the Oscar for Best Picture.
It was kind of weird the way the director may have been different than the picture. That was a little different.
I'm surprised Marty Supreme didn't win because that one was really good, and I've heard a lot of people talking about it.
What's next?
Best Director.
Oh, okay. Best Director.
Best Director. Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. And the winner was Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. So he got the clean sweep. He got
Movie and
best
director.
best movie and
I liked it when
director.
that happens because if it's going to be the best movie, it obviously would
Probably should be the best director.
Wake up.
He's
Okay.
falling asleep. Best actor.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
This is best lead actor.
Best lead actor. This was a good one.
Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
He was robbed. He did not win.
Oh, you thought he was robbed?
I do. He was really good in that
Okay.
movie. Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another.
Some would say he was robbed.
Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. He still only won one Oscar.
Yeah.
Leo has.
Ethan Hawke, that was a good performance.
Michael B. Jordan in Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
And Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent.
Let me guess. Michael B. Jordan won.
That is true. He did win for Sinners.
Took his mama to the Oscars.
He was really good in that, too. He played two parts in that movie.
Was he better than Timothy Chalamet in his?
I don't think so. But Timothy Chalamet was really good in that movie. But then he had those. He had that. He was talking about ballet and stuff in an interview, and that.
But I think they would have already decided it by
controversy.
then. Before then, anyway.
Maybe.
Conan made fun of them on that in his little monologue at the beginning.
I'm sure.
You watched it?
No, I watched the monologue.
Oh.
Best Actress: Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Song Blue, Renee Risnavi in Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone in Bulgonia, and it went to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet.
Okay, we are going to return with more of our Hollywood news, and we'll be back with more.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 64. It will be windy. Breezy conditions continue for tonight with partly cloudy skies and a low around 41. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, a high of 67 and mostly cloudy. Cloud cover lingers into Tuesday night with isolated rain showers and a low around 47. Isolated rain showers continue Wednesday morning, then dry conditions. Partly sunny and warmer, a high of 71. I'm meteorologist Regina Cole from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 53 degrees.
Good morning. It's still a little bit heavy as you travel 65 northbound, trying to get past Rivergate Parkway. They've been up there cleaning up some debris earlier and had traffic slow through that section of Rivergate on 65 northbound at Rivergate Parkway. It's starting to build 65 right now through Brentwood, Franklin, through Williamson County. As you head up into South Nashville, steady flow of traffic 24 as that gets heavier now. Westbound 24 coming out of Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring your car or truck to the transmission experts at Amco Transmissions, 3020 Nolensville, Pike, and South Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
This Saturday morning from 10 to 11, it's the Pixel Miners over at the Wilderness Station in Barfield Crescent Park. Are you a pro at mining rocks and crafting in popular video games? Put your knowledge to the test and see how accurate the game is compared to our real-world rocks. There is a $5 fee this Saturday from 10 to 11 at the Wilderness Station in Murfreesboro's Barfield Crescent Park. Circle Monday, March 30th on your calendar. That's not this week, but next week. And Monday, March 30th is the National Walk in the Park Day. Monday, March 30th. Did you realize that yoga improves your flexibility and balance? It supports joint health, enhances your cardiovascular health, and reduces inflammation. Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department offers yoga classes at Sportscom, the Patterson Community Center, and the St. Clair Senior Center. For information about the yoga classes, phone Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. I love to read, and there's a monthly book club that meets and enjoys a current book. There's always something going on. We have a lot of country music, symphonies and chorus and jazz, so we all enjoy the variety.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Turn to Turner Security for your business or your home. With Turner on your team, you're never alone. For everything you need, all you gotta do is call. Turner's got it all. When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Turn to Turner Security.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Welcome to a brand new week here of Dad Jokes, as we always look forward to this segment, this part of the program. And,
maybe.
Well, sometimes we look forward to it, but anyway.
I do.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure you do. You like the praise and the.
No, I just like maybe helping
making
my
one
listeners
person happy.
Listen, not my listeners, but all the listeners out there have a laugh.
Was that a Freudian slip there?
A little bit.
My listeners.
My listener.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, my wife asked me why I carry a gun around the house. I looked her dead in the eye and I said, Decepticons. She laughed and laughed. The toaster laughed. I shot the toaster. It was a good time.
Well, let's see. You're not voting.
Yeah, I don't vote. I don't rate the joke anymore.
I'm going to go with a.
Why are you looking at him? I'm getting numbers.
I wasn't crazy about it, Brian.
Well, you're not a Decepticon guy.
2. I'll go 2. And we'll be back with more of the Wake Up Crew. Smile, Brian.
The toaster laugh.
CBS News Brief. 2 pilots were killed overnight when their Canada Express jet collided with a fire truck on the runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport. CBS's Bradley Blackburn.
The Port Authority, which operates LaGuardia, says the crew in the fire truck was responding to a different incident when they drove onto the runway. Air traffic control had apparently cleared the truck to enter and then tried to change course.
ICE agents descend on U.S. airports today as unpaid TSA agents continue to sick out during the government shutdown. Borders' Tom Holman tells CNN.
It's a work in progress, but we will be at the airports helping TSA move those lines along.
President Trump has just given Iran a reprieve for reopening the Strait of Hormuz. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
He said on Truth Social that I have instructed the Pentagon to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period.
He first said the U.S.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A measure introduced by State Representative Tim Rudd of Murfreesboro is advancing through the Tennessee General Assembly, aiming to strengthen accountability and transparency in the legislative process. House Bill 1698, known as the Employee Accountability Act, would allow committee chairs to require executive branch employees to testify under oath, making knowingly false statements subject to perjury penalties. Rudd says the proposal is designed to ensure lawmakers have accurate information when making decisions that impact communities across Rutherford County. The bill also expands the authority of the Fiscal Review Committee, allowing its executive director to require verification that submitted materials are truthful. The measure now heads to the State and Local Government Committee, where further debate is expected. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, Riverdale High School is ushering in a new chapter for its boys basketball program, with the hiring of Mark Brown as head coach. Brown brings a strong resume to Rutherford County, including a key role leading Hillsboro High School in the 2025 TSSAA State Championship. School leaders say his focus goes beyond wins on the court, emphasizing academics, character development, and long-term success for student athletes. With a background that includes coaching at Cumberland University and mentoring multiple All-Americans, Brown is expected to make an immediate impact as Riverdale looks to build a competitive and well-rounded program. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and our website. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Fresh cut greens and oven-warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Do you want your money to work hard for you? Who doesn't? South Central Bank has 2 CD specials that will help your money grow. South Central Bank has a 5-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 4.15% or a 25-month CD with an annual percentage yield of 3.8%. 2 great ways to put your money to work. You choose the term that works best for you. $500 minimum balance to obtain the APY. Stop at our location at 1602 West Northfield Boulevard in Georgetown Park today and take advantage of our 2 great rates. South Central Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Bill Mills, and I'm inviting you to come to Adams Place for a visit.
We were looking for a place that would get us out of working in the yard and all the little jobs that had to be done at home and keeping up a house and all that. And we decided to move into Adams Place, and it's just been great.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dudley. Lawmakers reacting after a chaotic weekend in Memphis. 3 men have been charged after 2 shootings occurred in the crowded downtown entertainment district Friday night. Injuries were reported. The violence sent panicked crowds running. 2 20-year-olds among those in custody. The incident prompted a response from the mayor calling for justice and calm. Other violent incidents reported as well throughout the city. This as President Trump prepares to visit Memphis this week. Nashville International Airport, among others around the nation, could see an increase in ICE officers this week. That's because of a new directive from President Trump deploying immigration officers to assist the TSA with staffing issues, all related to the partial government shutdown. Border Czar Tom Homan says that ICE will begin deploying to major airports with the longest wait times first. The officers, he says, will assist with guarding exits and other non-screening related tasks. More news in 30 seconds.
Let's welcome spring the right way with the 18th Annual Blooming Arts Festival in Linden. Save the date because it's coming up soon, March 27th and 28th. You'll enjoy more than 200 art and craft booths along with delicious food and live entertainment. This festival is one of Tennessee's favorite springtime traditions, and we can't wait to see you there. March 27th and 28th in Linden for the Blooming Arts Festival.
Knox County, among other areas, temporarily banning outdoor burning. This follows house fires over the weekend in Knoxville and Dandridge. Rural Metro Fire classifies this type of ban when people burn material on the ground or in an open container not connected to a stack or chimney during windy and dry conditions. This includes campfires. They say some types of open burning are always prohibited and some types require a permit. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
6:48. Hope you're up and out of bed because it's about time to go to work. But don't forget, in 5 days it'll be spring break and everybody will be going everywhere. Crazy times. I like that. They kind of went with it. Brian, Dalton, and John with you. Dalton's got a list of some of the Hollywood Oscar winners. I think we finished up with
Best Actress.
Yeah,
we've made it to Best Supporting Actor on our list here. We have Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value.
I was hoping Delroy Lindo would have got that, but he didn't.
Sean Penn took that one home for One Battle After Another.
And you said he was really good in it.
He is really good in that movie.
Somebody said he made the movie.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
I mean, Leo's great in it too, but Sean Penn
a lot of it depended on his.
Well, you know how good a good bad guy is.
Yeah,
a good villain's important. Best Supporting Actress: Elle Fanning in Sentimental Values, Igna Idsdottir, Lilius in Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan in Weapons, Wunmi Masaku in Sinners, and Teyana Taylor in One Battle After Another. I need to learn how to pronounce names if I'm going to ever get my shot at hosting the Oscars.
Well, I don't know. Look at John Travolta. He messed up, you know.
Amy Madigan in Weapons took home Best
She had a weird part. That was a weird part.
Best Adapted Screenplay.
Okay.
Bulgonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams on One Battle After Another took home Best Adapted Screenplay. I'm
getting a little
seeing
bit
a
of
theme.
Yeah.
So far, all of the winners have been from 2 movies. Let's see. Best Original Screenplay: Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Shadmir Rostin, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. And Sinners took home Best Original Screenplay. Best Animated Picture: Arco, Elio, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Little Emil, and Zootopia 2 were the nominees.
K-Pop Demon Hunters.
It did. Took home Best Animated Film at the Oscars. I have not seen it, but I hear everybody talking about it. People love that
songs
movie.
And stuff, I think, in it, yeah.
Let's see. What's this one? Best Documentary: Nobody Against Putin won that one. I don't watch documentaries.
No.
I know nobody else does. What's next? Best Cinematography. Sinners took that one home. Best Costume Design. This is one of my favorite of the Oscar nominees. Avatar was nominated for that. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. Frankenstein took home Best Costume for that. Best Film Editing went to One Battle After Another.
That Frankenstein, you've kind of figured it would get best costumes.
Yeah, you would have to think. It was really good. Best Makeup, it also took home. Frankenstein also took home Best Makeup. Best Original Score went to Sinners with Ludwig Göransson. Did the soundtrack for that. He's real good. I like him. K-pop Demon Hunters song Golden took home Best Original Song at the Oscars this year. And Best Sound went to F1, which was deserved.
Oh, I can imagine that would be good.
Best Visual Effects went to Avatar, Fire and Ash. I guess that's where we'll end things.
All right. We'll return to that. I guess, do you have a little more information for us coming up?
I think that was the last one.
Okay.
Best Visual Effects.
All right. We're going to celebrate some birthdays here. Brian?
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
You're going to get fired.
Why? What happened?
Sleeping on the job.
He's supposed to be, talking on our talk show.
Yeah. He was over there. I heard him snore once. Yeah. Jeez. You didn't get enough sleep last night?
No.
What's the problem? All right, here we go with birthdays. Now I'm all confused here. Joan Crawford, 1905, American actress. 1912, Werner von Braun, German rocket scientist. 1952, Rex Tillerson, American businessman. 1973, Jason Kidd, Baseball Hall of Fame point guard and coach. 1976, Carrie Russell, American actress of Felicity and the Americans.
She also plays the Secretary of State in a Netflix thing that's got like 3 seasons. It's really, really good.
What's the name of it?
Can't think of it.
Okay, look up Can't Think of It and see if that's on. No, I'm just kidding.
Can't look up anything.
Kylie Irving, 1992, American basketball guard, #1 draft pick of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Our local birthdays today, yesterday we had Dr. Kaylin Nesbitt, Angel Rickard, Connie Rodriguez, Gene Williams, Erica Fox. Today, Dr. Tom Woolahan, Tina Hassel, Lori Gregory, Moses Davis, Chris Brock, and Daniel Hasse.
And if you or someone you know shares a birthday with any of these folks, get them into us. 615-893-1450 is the phone number. And WGNSradio.com/birthdays. We're giving away some banana pudding from Slick Pig.
It's time for Today in History.
In 1775, Patrick Henry proclaims, "Give me liberty or give me death," in a speech in favor of Virginia troops joining the U.S. Revolutionary War. 1970, we skip all the way down there. "Hello, Darling," the single released by Conway Twitty.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time.
1987, Soap, Bold and Beautiful premieres. I always thought this was a cool theme song. And in 1999, Livin' La Vida Loca, sung by Ricky Martin's released. Weather's coming up. Sing it, Ricky.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 64. It will be windy. Breezy conditions continue for tonight with partly cloudy skies and a low around 41. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high of 67 and mostly cloudy. Cloud cover lingers into Tuesday night with isolated rain showers and a low around 47. Isolated rain showers continue Wednesday morning, then dry conditions. Partly sunny and warmer, high of 71. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 53 degrees.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Sharing Change has donated now over $12 million to local nonprofits. Find out how your spare change can make a big impact at sharingchange.org.
Good morning. We had some debris cleanup earlier. I had traffic slow north of town on 65 northbound. They're up by Rivergate Parkway. Of course, the heaviest flow of traffic this time of the morning is coming southbound out of Goodlettsville in that area there, passing Rivergate on 65. Again, northbound. It's been a little bit slow there at Rivergate Parkway. Watch for radar through the Mount Juliet area this morning on I-40 headed on over into Hermitage. Bates Ford says they'll trade for anything that don't eat. That's right. Locally owned and operated, celebrating over 60 years of taking care of folks here in Wilson County. That's Bates Ford. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. The people that work here, all of them are very nice, and I never have met one that was not. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place.
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. In case you didn't hear, this past weekend, BTS is back, and they went big. After an almost 4-year absence from the stage, the K-pop stars performed live in South Korea at Seoul's Gwanghwamun Square, the largest public concert ever in South Korea, pulling in an estimated 260,000 fans. It was streamed globally on Netflix. The guys were on a break due to required military service. Now, all of this ramping up hype for their new album and world tour. They'll hit 34 regions globally from April to March of next year. It's what you might call a small undertaking. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, we got to get out of here.
It's the end of the 6 o'clock hour.
But Brian will be back with the 7 o'clock hour.
We got
just
to
in a few minutes. Angie Wesson is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. She's got kindness. She takes cookies to Buchanan School, provides goodies to small businesses. She really takes care of her clients and customers. Angie's going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne.
And our good neighbor salute, it comes from SRM Concrete. They are locally grown, they're nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour their strength back into our community. It takes you out there, listener, to nominate a good neighbor of the day, so send them in. Text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or head on over to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor.
Takes you, citizen.
Well, that's what you wrote it.
I didn't write that. But anyway, birthdays, anniversaries, get those into us too, citizen.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Deadly New York airport collision.
The 2 pilots are confirmed deceased.
ICE agents and airport security.
The only thing that's going to stop these lines is to get TSA paid.
Trump pauses war threat.
Postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. It happened overnight at New York's LaGuardia Airport, a deadly runway crash. Here's CBS's Tom Hansen.
Emergency vehicles swarmed the runway at LaGuardia Airport in Queens, New York, after an Air Canada flight crashed into a Port Authority vehicle. The flight was arriving from Montreal and carrying 72 passengers and 4 crew when it hit the vehicle just before midnight. Before the crash, audio from the air traffic control tower reveals the controller had cleared the vehicle to cross the runway.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta.
But then...
Stop, Truck 1. Stop. Stop, Truck 1. Stop.
The controller frantically calling for the vehicle to stop. Unfortunately, it was too late. Later, you can hear the controller talking about the incident with the pilot of a Frontier flight.
I messed up.
No, man, you did the best you could. The front of the plane completely smashed and tilting in the air. At least 40 people were hurt. 9 remain in the hospital.
ICE agents have been sent in to help TSA officers at airports. Lines have been long as staffing issues persist. Those officers are not getting paid during the partial government shutdown. CBS's Skylar Henry is at Atlanta's airport.
We have already seen some of those ICE officers. As of now, they appear to be patrolling the lines outside of the checkpoints. The folks that we have spoken with say that they've been in line for hours already, and they still have a ways to go before they make their way to and through the security checkpoint. Over the weekend, a high number of TSA officers called out already, the highest since the shutdown began. More than 400 officers said that they have quit altogether, compounding the staffing shortage.
President Trump has extended his deadline for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. will hold off on power plant strikes for 5 days. CBS's Charlie D'Agata is covering the war.
Israel launched a new wave of airstrikes targeting Iran as the death toll climbed to more than 3,200, according to human rights groups. Yet, after more than 3 weeks of bombardment, Iran continues to strike back. 2 ballistic missiles hit the Israeli cities of Dimona and Arad over the weekend, not far from Israel's main nuclear research facility, wounding around 200 people. In Israel's other war against Hezbollah in Lebanon, Israeli airstrikes blew up a coastal highway bridge. Lebanese officials say more than 1 million people have been displaced. The launch of 2 intermediate-range ballistic missiles in the direction of the joint U.S.-UK military base of Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean, more than 2,000 miles away from Iran, has raised serious concerns about both the reach and supply of its longer-range missiles.
Correspondent Ed O'Keefe has more on our polling about the war and its impact.
57% think the war in Iran is going badly for the United States. 66% say it's a war of choice. A third say it's a war of necessity. Fewer than 1/3 believe the administration has clearly stated U.S. goals on the conflict. Meanwhile, the issue that's going to matter in the midterms, and one that seems to be uniting most Americans right now, is gas prices. 85% of Americans say gas prices are up where they live. 2/3 say they don't think they should have to pay more at the pump because of the conflict with Iran.
Overseas, Scotland Yard says it's treating an arson attack in North London as an anti-Semitic hate crime.
I'm Vicki Barker in London. 4 ambulances belonging to Hatzolah, a Jewish volunteer charity, were set on fire. Community leader Mark Gardner says Hatzolah's paramedics help Jews and non-Jews.
This attack is all the more sickening for the nature of what Hatzolah does in saving life.
No one was injured, but exploding oxygen tanks in the burning ambulances blew out windows in nearby homes, forcing more than 30 residents to evacuate.
4 minutes after the hour.
It's one of the most successful law and justice programs in television history that continues to uncover the truth. 48 Hours, Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today. at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The U.S. Supreme Court hears arguments today in a case from Mississippi over whether states can count late-arriving mail ballots. Mail-in voting has been a target of President Trump. The outcome could affect voters in 14 states and D.C., which have grace periods for ballots cast by mail. 15 other states that have more forgiving deadlines for ballots from military and overseas voters could also be impacted. A Georgia woman is facing a murder charge after police say she used abortion pills to terminate a pregnancy in violation of state law. CBS News legal analyst Thane Rosenbaum.
The case is complicated by the fact that the defendant was at least 22 weeks pregnant, meaning that the fetus was medically viable outside the womb and did live for an hour outside the womb before dying.
There's an investigation in Independence, Missouri, after police say they found fentanyl inside Barbie doll packages at a discount store. KCTV's Ale Espinoza.
Most of those packages have been tracked down, but one is still out there. We're told a customer actually cracked this case open. They went back to the store after noticing an unusual white powder inside the Barbie packaging.
Power outages and more than 200 rescues after heavy rain triggered historic flooding in Hawaii. CBS's Carter Evans.
Entire neighborhoods swamped. The impact catastrophic.
We are now beginning to contemplate the reality that this storm could cost over $1 billion of damage.
The latest round of storms comes after days of direct hits from a type of tropical cyclone known as a Kona low. Last week, some parts of Maui saw almost 4 feet of rainfall. Now, torrential rain is falling again.
NASA says it was a meteorite that whizzed through the sky northwest of Houston over the weekend. A piece of it crashed through Sherry James's home.
Told my grandson to go see what it was. He come back and said, "You have a hole in the ceiling." And I'm like, what?
NASA says the meteorite was moving at about 35,000 miles an hour when it broke up. Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing throughout the country, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-269-3454. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-269-3454 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-269-3454 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-269-3454.
Get the latest national news all day from CBS News Radio, right here on News Radio WGNS. I'm Steve Kathan. Now back to Brian, John, and Dalton for more of the Wake Up Crew.
Moving along with more information straight ahead and some conversation as well with the Wake Up Crew. I'm Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett here at 7:09. Let's get a quick check of traffic and weather together, brought to you by locally owned Toots.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants. One of the things that put us on the map here in Rutherford County was our daily specials. Now you can go to our website, toots.com, and click on the Daily Specials tab to see what those are.
Hey, this is Jack Hayes. Come over to Toots Restaurants and play our cool arcade games. And while you're at it, come check out our menus.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 64. It will be windy. Breezy conditions continue for tonight with partly cloudy skies and a low around 41. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high of 67 and mostly cloudy. Cloud cover lingers into Tuesday night with isolated rain showers and a low around 47. Isolated rain showers continue Wednesday morning, then dry conditions. partly sunny and warmer, high of 71. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 52 degrees.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, who remind us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com so you never miss an update on billing or local outages.
Good morning, T-Dot. Still up here working on this sign. They had some problems with it earlier at 65 northbound near Rivergate Parkway. It's been struggling up through here for a while, at least an hour and a half maybe on 65 northbound. Hopefully they're going to wrap up all this road work here on 65 at Rivergate Parkway because it's heavy over in the southbound lanes for sure with a little bit of rubbernecking going on down through there. It's heavy now right on scheduled through the Mount Juliet area westbound I-40 pushing on over into Hermitage. STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them 24/7 here in Middle Tennessee if you need help with a tow for a car or a big truck. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle, auctions are easy and profitable. You don't have to worry about the hassle of repairs or showings, and you'll receive multiple offers on auction day.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Dried Brew Coffee.
WGNS.
Who is the tall, dark stranger there? Maverick is the name. Riding the trail to who knows where. Luck is his companion. Gambling is his game.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Maverick is a legend of the West.
Well, howdy, partner. Welcome into the Wake Up Crew. It's the second hour.
It's on Mavericks on two times a night, every night. On Encore Westerns.
Must be popular.
My little granddaughter asked me the other day, said, Papa, what's your favorite show? I said, Westerns. Well, which one? Just Westerns. Movies, whatever, it's Westerns.
Did you ever watch The Quick and the Dead after last week's suggestion?
He's not going to watch a Western.
Man.
I had time to watch.
Afterwards, there's 2 The Quick and the Deads. You need to watch not the one with Sam Elliott. Watch the one with Gene Hackman and Leonardo DiCaprio.
If I was going to choose one, I would choose Sam Elliott.
But that's not the one that me and John were talking about. Gene Hackman's in it.
Leo's DiCaprio. In it. He's young.
It's pre-Titanic Leo.
Yeah, he's young. Right after Growing Pains, right in there.
And Russell Crowe, before he was in Gladiator.
Before he got real big.
Was it before he was in that movie that Bobby watched like over and over and over again, where he was the kid that had some type of mental problem?
Gilbert, who's hurting Gilbert Grape?
Yeah. Bobby watched that like...
It was after that. I think it was after that, yeah.
It's a good movie.
A couple of years after that one.
Okay. Because Gilbert Grape, I thought, was his first one.
It may have been. It may have been. He was great in that.
He was on TV, but yeah, he was really good in that.
You know, it's funny. The one I really didn't think he was that great in was Titanic. I wasn't really... I mean... I don't what he was given for the dialogue he was given. Yeah. He did great, but I mean, really, anybody could have played that. Well,
I'm going to keep you up. I've got a list of westerns, and after you watch each one, I'm going to give you the next one. But they're modern westerns. They're not old westerns.
Wow, you're on top of things today.
Yeah.
And I just brought that up about westerns out of the clear blue.
Well, this is for him. This is not radio.
Do you need to do your things first, or you want to wait till the end?
All right. I don't know what's happening here.
Oh. Well, I was going to, once he watches The Quick and the Dead, then I'll give him the next one that he needs to watch.
Okay.
It's homework.
I haven't had time to watch anything. Nothing.
Have you ever seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Yes.
Okay. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Tombstone?
Yes.
That's a good one.
Oh, man.
That movie's great.
And I've
been on a Western kick. It started, I was watching through Sam Raimi's movies. I watched the Evil Dead movies, I watched Darkman, and I got to Quick and the Dead, and it derailed everything because now I'm just on Westerns.
Did you watch, oh gosh, I had it on the tip of my tongue, Django Unchained?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's a good one.
See,
you seen the True Grit remake?
Don't think I have.
Wow. That might be the best one of all of them. Matt Damon is great in that. And Jeff Bridges is great in that.
Jeff Bridges is incredible in that.
And I have it on my list to watch.
Seinfeld girl's really good in it too. Hailey or whatever.
I don't know. I have not had as much fun watching a movie as I did with Quick and the Dead in a very long time. True Grit's not as fun. It
is a fun movie. Quick and the Dead is a fun movie.
There's a scene where Gene Hackman shoots a guy, and then it cuts to the behind the head shot of the guy he just shot, and there's a big old hole in it, and you just see Gene Hackman standing there with his gun out like it's James Bond.
In the whole thing?
Uh-huh. Through the hole in his head, and the guy just falls
I forgot
over.
about that. I've seen that movie, but it's been a while. But I'm going to watch it now. I've got it taped. He told me to watch it again.
It's a fun one.
So,
Magnificent Seven, the remake.
I have seen that.
It's a good one.
So, what channels do you watch?
Oh, that's a good question.
Most frequently?
I watch Encore Westerns.
Okay.
I watch Grit TV because it has a lot of the old Westerns on it. I watch MeTV from 12 to 4 because it has an entourage of, let's see, where it starts with Gunsmoke, followed by Bonanza, followed by The Rifleman, 2 episodes of The Rifleman, and then Wagon Train. Now,
And you could really do without all of them except The Rifleman and Wagon Train.
When the Rifleman episode's on, I sit down. I do a lot of work at home, like around the house, whatever. And if I'm piddling, I'm not a big fan of Gunsmoke when it went to color. I like the old black and white ones. Bonanza, I'm okay with. Rifleman, I sit down and watch those. Wagon Train, I can go do without.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you kind of liked Wagon Train.
We did, but my buddy Tom and I were talking about it, and we've kind of realized how cheap the sets were and that kind of thing, unless it was outside. They did some taping outside. When you look at old Westerns now that are in the 50s, you see all the fake sets, like the rocks and all this stuff. And it's really bad in Maverick. But, like, you go, wow, that's fake rocks. I mean, kind of loses the effect.
So Tom
But when we were kids, we were,
Tom is a Western guy.
Oh,
huh?
he's a Western guy.
Really?
And Army.
Does he have boots?
He loves Combat, that old show.
Oh, does he wear boots every now and then?
No. He wears a Army hat.
I could just figure him in a cowboy hat.
No,
straw hat.
He's
and
an
boots.
Army guy. He'll wear Army.
Okay.
He wears Army boots. He might wear Army boots, but
Yeah.
he's an Army guy. But he likes the old TV shows. And he was one that brought it up, said, those old sets look so chintzy. And I said, yeah, they really do. They just don't look, now that we're adults, it doesn't have the same effect. Quick and the Dead, though.
Does he have a hard time with the trigger
No.
on a gun? No? Okay. Just asking for a friend.
And
wow.
I'm trying to change the subject as quickly as I
Well,
can. Memorable performances in Westerns, though. Val Kilmer in Tombstone.
Man, but one
and
of the
I
best.
gotta give Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's pretty good, doggone good in that too. But when his brother dies on the pool table. Oh man, that's sad. But I like
Leo in Django.
Yeah,
we're talking modern.
Sam Elliott was good in Tombstone.
He's good in anything.
He probably really is, Wyatt.
It's
I'm going home, Wyatt.
I'm Sam Elliott.
I'm going home. I'm 83. I'm going home.
That was good. Your Sam Elliott's not bad.
Thanks.
You just need a good mustache.
You know what? You're talking about old TV shows. You know what I miss the most about them? The theme songs. You don't have theme songs anymore in TV. Hardly any. What happened? Why did they quit doing that? I love the theme songs.
Get to the show quicker.
Bong bong.
Yeah.
At least they have
That's
that.
it. Well, we've got sports coming up for you now.
Bong bong.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In March Madness Sunday, the number 1 seed in the South, the Florida Gators, were beaten in Tampa by Iowa 73-72 on a three-pointer in the final seconds. St. John's downed Kansas 67-65 on a layup at the buzzer. UConn and Arizona each advanced, Purdue and Iowa State as well. Tennessee beat Virginia 79-72. Alabama dominated the late game 90-65 over Texas Tech. Easy women's victories in the second round for LSU, Duke, and others. TCU won in overtime against Washington. In the NBA, Minnesota was a winner at Boston, 102-92. The Knicks won their 6th straight, ripping a Washington Wizards team that's lost 16 in a row. NHL overtime wins for Anaheim and Calgary. Tyler Reddick earned his 4th NASCAR win of the season, 4 victories in just 6 races this year for co-owner Michael Jordan.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adams Place. One of the most important things is we live in independent living, but the whole campus will become available as we need it, whether that's assisted living or memory care or health care. We picked Adams Place because that was available. I'm Wanda Mills, and I invite you to come and visit Adams Place.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. Many lawyers are quick to say that they'll take the insurance company to court for you. But how do you know if the lawyer is an experienced trial attorney? Ask them if they're certified. And in order to be certified, you have to have tried a lot of cases, taken a 2-day test, and get recommendations from judges and other lawyers. My wife Joy and I are both certified as civil trial specialists, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
When it comes to your home, memories and sentimental value are priceless. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. That's Farrah Construction. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
Your good health, that's what we're talking about this morning. Kim Dunaway is with us from Sunshine Nutrition Center. If you didn't remember, this is National Nutrition Month, and we're going to talk this morning about magnesium. Kim, first, good morning.
Good morning.
What is magnesium good for?
So it's used in at least 300 different processes in the body, and some experts say as many as 1,200 different processes in the body. So it is used for a lot of things, and one that we wouldn't have time probably in a 24-hour WGNS day to list all of the things that magnesium does. But the things that most people are familiar with it being used for, what they come into the store looking for it for, are usually related to muscular health in some way, so helping with muscle pain or muscle soreness at times, or to help relax the nervous system. So people will sometimes use magnesium for sleep purposes or stress purposes. Even in children, it's recommended for stress and sleep. And then there's a great component for heart health. So you can help with your blood pressure, for instance, by using magnesium. It is oftentimes taken by itself. For years and years, it was always kind of paired with calcium, and it was sort of in the bone health realm, which it helps with that too. It very much helps your body determine what to do with calcium. So people that are prone to calcium stones, kidney stones, bone spurs, they're probably deficient in magnesium, and so they would benefit from that. So it does so many different things in the body. And then a few years ago, they developed a form of magnesium that actually crosses the blood-brain barrier. What that means is then it actually helps with brain health, specifically for memory. It's called magnesium threonate. So that particular form of magnesium can do above and beyond what even a normal form of magnesium would do in terms of that. Some people even use magnesium for constipation because it will draw water to the colon without being habit forming, like taking Miralax or those type of over-the-counter things will do. And so it has a lot of really good benefits. It's a very popular supplement. It's something that I liken it kind of to vitamin D. There was a time when we would have maybe 2 or 3, back in the early 2000s, magnesiums, and now magnesium just takes up like a whole shelf on its own. We have so many magnesium options. There are chewable options and powdered options, as well as capsules and tablets. But what gets most people is there are lots of different forms of magnesium. So kind of like calcium. Growing up, they were big on calcium carbonate, which is the type of calcium that you get if you get Tums. It's chalk. and it's very hard for your body to absorb. And so at some point, they decided calcium citrate was the better form. It's easier to absorb. It doesn't take up as much stomach acid. And then they found types of calcium from algae that were better for bone building purposes. So there's lots of different types of calcium. There's lots of different, during COVID, there was lots of different types of zinc. And people always ask, why can't I just get plain zinc or plain calcium? Well, in order for minerals to exist in nature, they have to be bound to some other substance. Okay. So usually when it comes to minerals, they're bound to amino acids, which are just broken down pieces of protein, basically. And so magnesium threonate, as I just mentioned, is bound to an amino acid called threonine, and that allows it to cross into the blood-brain barrier. Magnesium glycinate, which is right now the most popular form of magnesium, is bound to glycine, which is an amino acid that helps with stress. You'll see it sometimes recommended for sleep. Glycine can also be a precursor to GABA, which helps to relax the brain. So that's why magnesium glycinate is oftentimes recommended for sleep or for stress. For instance, magnesium citrate is bound to citric acid, like calcium citrate. So it makes for a very good absorbable carrier. So there's lots of different forms, and it can confuse people a lot. Right now, there's a ton of research to support glycinate. There's also, previous to that, a lot to support citrate. So we actually have some blends that have as many as 7 different forms of magnesium for people that can't make up their mind.
So there are different types of magnesium.
Right. And the point being that they carry it to different areas of the body. So there's a form called magnesium taurate, or sometimes you'll see it called taurinate. Same thing. It's bound to taurine, another amino acid that's helpful for blood pressure. So that particular one might be the best one if you have blood pressure issues.
So you can come into Sunshine Nutrition Center and say, here are some of the issues that I'm facing. What do I need? What type of magnesium fits me best?
Yes, because what you want to avoid is magnesium oxide. That is a very cheap form of magnesium, great for constipation, but outside of that, I would not recommend it. But it's very cheap, and so if you buy over-the-counter magnesium a lot of times, especially if you don't read the labels, it's probably what it is, and there'd be better ways for you to spend your money and get more bang for your buck.
So you can be led astray if you don't know what you're looking for.
That's why you got to be an informed consumer. And if you're not an informed consumer, that's okay. You come to us and we'll do it for you.
Tomorrow is a big day for supplements. Magnesium, you mentioned, is a supplement. Would you have all of the types of magnesium on sale tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. 25% off.
And where is Sunshine Nutrition Center located?
We have 2 locations. Murfreesboro is 621 South Church Street, and then Smyrna is 901 Rock Springs Road.
One more quick question before we leave. How quickly will we notice a difference once we start using the right magnesium?
Magnesium starts working immediately. Like if you were to take it for constipation today, your bowels are going to move either today or tomorrow, right? If you take it for sleep tonight, it's probably going to help with sleep tonight. Obviously, long-term benefits are going to build up over time, but it's designed to start working when you start taking it.
There you go. Take care of yourself. Come on over to Sunshine Nutrition Center and say hello to Kim Dunaway.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes just to get out the door. But when I need new tires or something's wrong with my car, I need to head to someone I can trust. I go to Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World, locally owned and operated.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'd like to help. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Sometimes as we get older, we seem to disappear from society. If you want to live in an atmosphere where people care about you and they work to make sure that you are happy, when you walk into the Villages of Murfreesboro, you sense a happy place, I think.
This is Shanda McDaniel at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
Dr. Craig McCabe.
Brighten up your face and make yourself look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
Get rid of brown splotches, red marks on our face, as well as fine lines, and wrinkles. Look 10 years younger. Call McCabe Vision Center.
On Heritage Park Drive behind SunTrust Bank.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated. SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:30, Wake Up Crew, Monday, March 23rd. It's episode 1873 of the show.
And I'd like to apologize for taking all your time in the first segment.
Don't sweat it there, pal.
He doesn't mind.
Birthdays yesterday, Dr. Kaylin Nesbitt, Angel Rickard, Connie Rodriguez, Gene Williams, and Erica Fox. Today, Dr. Tom Willahan, Tina Hassel, Laurie Gregory, Moses Davis, Chris Brock, and Daniel Hasse.
And if you or someone you know shares a birthday with these folks, get them into us. 615-893-1450. That's the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays. That is the website. And we're giving away some delicious banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue.
All righty. Yep, time to get them in. We're going to check on the news.
This is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too. Call the Law Offices of John Day.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 64. It will be windy. Breezy conditions continue for tonight with partly cloudy skies and a low around 41. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high of 67 and mostly cloudy. Cloud cover lingers into Tuesday night with isolated rain showers and a low around 47. Isolated rain showers continue Wednesday morning, then dry conditions. Partly sunny and warmer, high of 71. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 50 degrees.
Good morning. Flowing a lot better now since they finished up working on that side. 65 northbound at Rivergate Parkway again is moving a whole lot better than it was as traffic starts to get heavy now. Right on schedule 65 southbound here at Trinity Lane. It's building through Kingston Springs westbound and eastbound on I-40 out through there in Cheatham County. Watch for radar. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck. Bring it to the transmission experts today at Amco Transmissions, located at 1621 West Main Street in Lebanon. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Murfreesboro police are continuing their investigation into a deadly incident inside a small trailer on Fairfax Drive, a typically quiet area near the Alvin C. York VA Medical Center. Violent crimes detectives say a 35-year-old woman was found dead last Thursday, prompting a heavy law enforcement presence as officers work to gather evidence and piece together what led to the incident. Authorities have since arrested Arthur Moore, age 33, charging him with second-degree murder. He remains held at the Rutherford County Adult Detention Center as the case moves forward. Investigators have not yet released the victim's name and say additional details are being withheld while interviews continue and forensic results are processed. Officials add there is no ongoing threat to the public, but they're asking anyone who may have noticed unusual activity at the Fairfax Drive area to come forward as the investigation continues. Meanwhile, in nearby Bedford County, a road rage incident involving gunfire has led to the arrest of 2 individuals with connections reaching back towards the Murfreesboro area along Highway 231. Deputies say shots were fired during a confrontation earlier last week, although fortunately no injuries were reported. Investigators credit quick action and strong community involvement, including tips generated from a social media post, for helping identify the suspects. Authorities have charged Isaiah Rippey with criminal responsibility for the facilitation of a felony, while Christopher Deal faces charges including aggravated assault and multiple counts of reckless endangerment. Officials say the case remains under investigation, highlighting the importance of public cooperation in keeping our community safe. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Play an old guitar, done 1:30. Trying to make a living while everybody else is having fun.
Don't just go to any barber, go to the singing barber, Charlie Pitts. Get a great haircut and entertainment too. That's Charlie Pitts, 2528 Las Casas Pike. Phone 615-785-0966. That's Charlie Pitts.
Mercy.
I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Raider Tees isn't just about t-shirts. We've got jackets, scarves, polos, hats, even jewelry and home decor. Everything to show off your Middle Tennessee Blue Raider pride. Whether you're headed to the game or just want to represent the Blue Raiders every day, we've got you covered. Literally. Come check out our exclusive designs and unbeatable selection at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Raider Tees, bigger, better, and go blue.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew at 7:35 from WGNS, and it's time for a brand new game.
Well, sort of. We've played Who Said It before.
It's time for a game we've played before.
But there's a little twist on this Who Said It.
But there's a twist.
We're playing Who Said It, Kanye West, or the Bible. So I'll give you a quote. I don't know the answer, so I'm playing along with you.
These are supposed to trick us, right? Basically.
Yes, but I don't know how tricky it'll be.
Okay.
So we'll just... And I'm playing along. I don't know the answer. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
The Bible?
I'm going Bible.
I'll also go with the Bible. And that is correct. Off to a strong start. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you'll find. Knock, and the door will be opened.
That sounds like Bible.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
That is scripture. Correct. That is a quote from the Bible.
I feel like I'm being tested.
I'm God's vessel, but my greatest pain in life is that I'll never be able to see myself perform live.
That's definitely Kanye.
That is correct. The risk for me would be in not taking a risk.
Ooh. Kanye?
I'm going Kanye.
I think that's a Kanye West quote. That is correct.
There's a lot of me and I and some stuff in there.
I will go down as the voice of a generation. I will be the loudest voice.
Ooh.
Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah, I think so. That is correct. The greatest award is what I'm about to do.
I don't remember Jesus ever saying that.
I think that's Kanye.
Kanye.
You can't look at a glass as half full or half empty if the glass is overflowing.
I don't think they talked about glass in the Bible.
That's my. I don't think that saying existed.
I'm with you, Deacon Brian.
That is correct. It is Kanye West.
And they drank out of clay pitchers.
Yes,
and
that's
stuff,
true.
You know?
Didn't have glass. No.
For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only Son, so that whoever believes in him will not perish but have eternal life.
Okay, what version of the Bible is that?
That ain't King James.
King James, I know. I know King James. That ain't it, but I'm going to go Bible.
Me too.
Yep, that is correct. That's the Bible. I think that's the NIV, actually.
I think so.
Okay, well, this one. I feel like I'm too busy writing history to read it.
Look at me. Kanye.
Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Kanye.
That is correct. Don't judge, or you'll be judged.
Don't judge or you'll be judged.
They are taking some liberties with translations here, this quiz
Yes.
is. But I think that is the Bible.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's from the Sermon on the Mount.
What was the original verse? I mean, what was it?
Judge not lest ye be judged.
There you go. Yeah.
The old standard. Do to others what you want them to do to you.
Do unto others what you would want them to do to you.
That's the
Bible.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the golden rule.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I delayed your answer.
No, you didn't delay
Make
me.
sure I get it right.
Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, present your requests to God.
Don't be what?
Don't be anxious about anything.
Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Oh,
that
look.
one.
I love the way he's going.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right.
Yeah,
That is
that's
the
right,
Bible action.
John. Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing.
But you answered first.
I'm a creative genius. There's no other way to word it.
That sounds like something Jesus would say, right?
God.
Kanye.
That is Kanye. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
I'm thinking Bible.
Bible.
That is correct.
I don't know what translation, but yeah.
I think we got through them all. The risk for me would be not taking one. We said that one. So we're through them.
Yeah.
They started recycling.
The risk for me, that would be a Kanye again, right?
Yeah.
So that was basically your logic throughout the whole entire exercise, correct?
Well, if it said I or me, he was definitely talking about himself, which is about all he did, apparently. All right, that's a little Who Said It on the Wake Up Crew.
Now you can watch some of your favorite radio shows. Try Big G TV. Subscribe for free on YouTube at News Radio WGNS and WGNS Radio on Facebook and X. Local content that matters to Rutherford County.
Life changes, then it changes again. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure that you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Hey, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers, inviting you to come shop with us. And if you haven't noticed, gold and silver has gone through the roof this year. To save you money, bring in your gold and silver from home so we can use that to make your special piece. Or we can trade it in. Trust, it's very important in this business. Bell Jewelers has been the store that people trust since 1879. Come see us at Bell Jewelers. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I have two sisters that are here, and so being involved with them is important to me, as well as, the activities that take place here. Start early and get your name on the list. That's the biggest obstacle to overcome, is getting in here, because it's a very popular place for people to retire to.
Adams Place, on Memorial, across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It is the Wake Up Crew. What? It's Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. They have got Brew Madness going on all March long at 7 Brew. Just scan the QR code at the stand for a chance to win instant prizes or one of 3 Ford Broncos. Check out their locations in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne to play every day this month. That's at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. And we're also powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Don't miss the 25th annual Rutherford County Earth Day celebration. It's Saturday, April 18th, 10 to 2 on the square. MTE providing free hot dogs and popcorn, plus the electric griddle food truck serving up those gourmet grilled cheese. Yum, yum. Enjoy free food and fun on April 18th. RCEarthday.com for more details. Today's good neighbor, Angie Wesson. Angie maybe should get 2 coffees for putting up with what she has all these years, right?
Well,
I don't know Angie. I know Bobby well, so I know she's been in pain. Just kidding.
Wow.
Angie Wesson is today's SRM Concrete good neighbor for her kindness in taking cookies to Buchanan School and providing goodies to small businesses, really taking care of her clients and customers. Well, Angie Wesson today getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. Today's Good Neighbor Salute comes from SRM Concrete. They're locally grown, nationally known, and they're all about celebrating the people who pour strength back into our community. It takes people like you listening to send in a nomination. So you can do that by texting NEIGHBOR
to 615-893-1450. Or just hurry on over to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those into us, and we will take care of the rest.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
So my wife asked me why I was carrying a gun around the house. I looked her dead in the eye and I said, Decepticons. She laughed and laughed. The toaster laughed. I shot the toaster. It was a whole thing.
Replay.
Sound a little better. Second time. Maybe I listened a little closer. I don't know.
You kind of expected it. It didn't take you off guard.
Yeah.
A little long.
A little long.
A little bit of a two.
I've retired from rating the dad joke of the day.
Well, you've taken all the fun out of it.
No, John. He took all the fun out of it.
Wow. I stand corrected. What did we learn today?
We talked a lot about Oscar winners, which movies, and actors and actresses.
Who was the best supporting actor winner, Brian? Do you remember?
Brad Pitt.
Not even nominated.
Oh.
Yeah.
I paid close attention.
Yeah, I know you did.
Who was best actor? You said that one while we were talking about it.
Rami Malek.
Not in a movie this year, I don't think.
No.
You said it.
Sean Penn was the best supporting actor.
Any more questions for me?
You're not going to try again at best actor?
Did you like the Kanye Bible game?
Yeah, it was all right.
John, after the segment was over, you said, that was more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
That's pretty high praise from John.
We were really dreading it, honestly.
Yeah. We didn't know where it was going to go, but it went fine.
We thought the pastor was going to try to trick us.
It didn't work, though, because we're too smart.
That'll make him go dig for one that we'll never get. Oh, Lordy. Well,
Dalton, have a good day, buddy.
John, you have a better day.
What are you going to do? Go to work?
Yeah.
You going to get some coffee from 7 Brew before you go?
Maybe.
Yeah. Get your pastor one.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian, you have a good day, too. Okay.
Well,
on
you
that
don't
note,
have a good day. You never do.
I'm going to have a good day shaking out of here with a little La Vida Loca. This song was sung by Ricky Martin and was released on this day in 1999.
Wish you'd be quiet where we could hear it.
Well, here we go.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds. The temperatures top out around 60.